It's like just her just being upset. But then I really hit her, I with a closed fist, like I punched her, and it busted her lip. And when I saw it, I was in shock. I was like, fuck, why the hell did I hit her like? So from there, she just spit in my face, like spit the blood in my face, and I'm like, so it enraged me even more. Like it's a real on fight in a car. We driving in the street. So I'm like, yo, man, y'all, we tripping. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing? She's trying to grab for my phone, and I'm not giving her my phone to throw it out of the window. So she grabs my nuts, and when she do that, I bite her arm, I think, as I'm driving, because I'm still trying to drive. And it's just like a petty, like stupid fight, bro. And I'm just realizing it. I'm like, look, what the hell am I doing, bro? Like, what are you honestly doing this in the car right now? Like, what are we doing? So I pull over in Hancock Park, maybe less than 2-3 miles from my house, because I'm just trying to resolve the situation. I'm not trying to fight any further. I don't want to, like, I love her. I don't want to hurt my girlfriend. So I pull over, and I said, look, like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, I'm crying, she's crying. Like, I'm telling you the truth. I swear to God, like, I didn't do it. I didn't know she was fucking coming. I didn't know, I promise. She just didn't believe me. Like, I just know you lying to me, lying to me. So she takes the keys out of the car. I'm in park. She takes the keys out of the car and throws fakes like she throws them out the window. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I get out the car. When I get out the car, I'm looking for the keys in somebody's yard. And she yells out of her door, help, he's trying to kill me. I said, stop, like, we gonna get in trouble. So I'm looking for the keys. She's sitting on the keys. So I'm like, you know what? I can't play this game with you. So I'm getting my bags out of the car. She takes my CDs. This is back when I would record on CDs. You couldn't put it on your phone when you leave the studio. So I had new music, and she was just scratching it up. I just seen her scratching it up with the keys. So I saw her snatch the bag, and I was like, you know what? You got the keys. You can drive home. By this time, her lip was busted. She had a knot because I pushed her head up against the window. And a lot of the times, like, I look back at that picture and I'm just like, yo, bro, like, that's not me, bro. That's not me. Like, I hate it to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna haunt me forever. I hated myself, so
I feel like relationships get really dangerous, extremely dangerous when they're not dealt with, when you don't talk about it, when you lie in the relationship. Like in the Black community, one thing I do know is that a lot of men are not trained or taught because of lack of programs. A lot of people in the Black community were never raised to be faithful. They were raised to have multiple partners because nobody knows how to commit. Nobody knows anything about commitment unless they believe in God. And most men are cheaters. And Justin and Chris Brown and Rihanna, both of their parents were both drunks. They were both the father, Rihanna struggled with her father's issues, her father beating on her mother. Chris Brown struggled with his stepfather, or his father beating on his mother. And so these two were having real life issues. Like, this relationship was deep. This relationship was real. And I don't think we should take relationships a joke. We should not play with them. That's another reason why I was going off on Hailey Bieber, because I thought she was messing with Justin Bieber's life. I'm looking at her like, oh my God, she's over here like buying gold while this man is suffering and crying. Like a real man like P. Diddy literally went to jail. And then so I start talking to Justin Bieber, but Justin Bieber is playing with my emotions, asking me to pay for this and pay for that. And I'm like, okay, I'll pay some money for it, but are you going to be serious, or are you going to take that money? Because that's my life. That's all I have. Every month I'm struggling. So I'm like, is this man serious about his life, or is he seeking revenge? Because if you're the type of man that's going to be seeking revenge, then I can't be with you. You have to grow up. You have to mature up, because life is too serious. I've been through a lot. I've been beaten on and abused all my life, and I have all this rage in me where I want to fight back, and that's not the case. Like, if I don't start talking about my problems, I don't want to end up beating on my man because I didn't get to talk about my problems, because I didn't get to resolve the issues here online before we get in person. I don't want him to do the same thing either. Even if I'm into it, there is a reason why I'm into it. Why am I into it? Like, why would I be into that? Like, I don't know what it is about me. I need to change those. Those are things that I probably need to change about myself. But I do believe in just like releasing your emotions on each other, but it doesn't mean it. You can only fight with each other if you're able to control each other, if the love is deep enough that you're not controlling yourself. I think in this case, what Chris Brown and Rihanna are not telling me, they did say they were drinking. That's what I think is the problem. That's why I'm like, in relationships, it's important not to involve substance abuse or to start drinking, but drinking is what helps people open up. Like, a lot of people like get things off of their minds, and they clear their chest. Like, notice every time you're under the influence, or you drink, or you do something, you feel more connected to the person, you feel more open, you're not as shy, you're not as embarrassed. That's a lot of reasons why people open up. This is why it's very important the reason I'm able to open up is because I stretch a lot. I don't work out all day long, and because working out makes your muscles tense, your body tense, and when you tense up, you don't open up. You're not strong enough to open up. Your chest and your body is closing up, so it's just getting a little bit too tight. So relaxing will help you feel better, and you'll be able to open up and talk about your problems. But if you don't relax, you're going to close up, and then you're going to wonder, and you're going to start taking it out on someone else in the physical. And the one thing I don't want them to do is start fighting with each other, because not only will that make me upset, will that make me sad, will that make me jealous, it will only also put my man in danger. I'm not too much worried about Hailey Bieber because she's not my girlfriend, right? I don't hate her. The only reason I would even think to care about her is because she does have Justin Bieber in her possession, and it's not in her possession, but they are working together. So they're together doing some important business, which is taking care of Justin and making sure he's safe, and I'm okay with that. And unfortunately, my emotions are involved because he's telling me he loves me, and then next thing you know, I see a picture of him choking her. You think I'm gonna think that you're doing that because you hate her? No, why would you fucking touch her? Don't touch her. I told you what I'm into, and I don't want to see you touching her or choking her. You choke me, not her. You get what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that's what I'm talking about. Like tell somebody else to do the job. Like, don't do anything. And I'm not saying like come out of nowhere and choke me, but that's what we do in our private life. That's what we do in bed. So if I see you doing that to her and laughing and shit, then that means you want to be with her. Like, who do you want to be with? Because I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward with this shit. I'm not playing games. I'll move forward with another person. I'll pretend to be in a relationship with a robot. I'll do anything. I'll talk to the walls. Whatever relationship that keeps me cool, calm, and collective, and like make believe is what I'm going to stick with. At the end of the day, God created man out of his own image. He was talking to himself before he started talking to anybody else, or talking to a woman, or talking to Eve, or whatever. So it's anything. Like, somebody will show up. God has mercy. He already said in the Bible, it's not good for man to be alone. So why should I sit alone while you over there having fun with that skink whore? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but she's forcing me to call her a skink whore because she refuses to respect my boundaries. First of all, you disrespect my man. First of all, you disrespect Justin Bieber by disrespecting his wallet, basically saying that all the shit that he's went through ain't shit and he deserved it by going to grab gold and buy golden rings and buy a $1.5 million golden ring, and then and then Chris Brown is freaking, not Chris Brown, and then Justin Bieber, now they're saying he's going broke. Then they're saying his taxes, he's not going broke, first of all, because he's in a conservatorship, so his money cannot be sent according to what he's telling me, right? And then another thing is that he's got like basically a $50 million, like they give him $50 million that he can spend on whatever he needs to, but he can't just spend that money on whatever he wants, is what he's telling me. I believe him because he was an addict, and so being an addict, they can't have you spending money on just anything, because you might spend that money on drugs. Not only that, people might push you to. Justin Bieber is a really like easygoing. He likes to give. So he might give out, because I'm the same exact way. He might give out all his money, so he needs someone to assist him with that finances. But since Hailey's in a relationship, Hailey thinks it's okay to put it on Justin's tab. She can't touch the money because the money is closed up. So all she can do is make purchases and say put it on Justin Bieber's tab, right? So she's making these purchases. She's selling the house. She's making it, you know what I mean? And she's not being responsible. So it's looking really crazy when you're happy with a woman that's irresponsible with your wallet. Why why would I want to stick with a relationship? It's such a fucking turnoff. Like, you can't sweet talk me and then fuck around and then go around and marry a bitch that's fucking with you. Like, is that what you want? Is that what you're into? Then stay with that bitch then. Stay with that bitch, because I'm not going to defend you. You're not about to make me look stupid while I'm defending you. You're defending her, saying, oh, she's helping. Well, then why wasn't she helping you while you were all in the mud? Where was she when you were all fucked up with the homeless? Where was fucking Haley then? Weren't you guys married? You guys were fucking married. You were married. Where was she then? Where was she? At Road? At Road, she completely fucking abandoned you. She abandoned. Take that bitch to court. Take that bitch to court. She's not your fucking friend. Take that bitch to court. She's waiting for the day you fucking die. And the only reason you're living and happy is because I'm talking to you and I'm soothing you, but you're breaking my heart. You're not helping me defend you. You're not helping me. Like, if you help me defend you and help me stay calm, and you going to these Halloween parties, then that means you're okay. That means you're okay. So I don't need to be around you. You got a girlfriend. You got a wife. You don't need two women. There's a lot of men that could use me. There's a lot of men that could have me that are looking for a bride. But why should you have two? For fucking what? You're not appreciating the one that you actually have that actually cares. I understand why you don't appreciate Haley, because Haley's a piece of shit. She's a fucking gold digger. Yeah, we're happy that she was there, but she got paid. You got your paycheck, right? You did your work, you got your paycheck, that's that. Sometimes people go to work and doesn't mean they like their job. They don't always like their job. So she didn't like her job, but at least she got paid. Doesn't mean you guys are friends, right? So with that being said, you trying to have me go in your house and marry you, to live with you and her, so I can leave. You guys are trying to fuck me over so I can leave. You trying to woo me. You don't fucking love me. You don't care about me. You trying to woo me and soothe me just so I can leave my fucking apartment and leave everything so I can come to you, and then you can kick me out anytime. Because if I don't have a wedding ring and a wedding anything on my hand, I could easily walk. You think 1,000, 10,000, 20 grand is not going to run out in less than a year? 20 grand is nothing. If I got 20 grand a month, you give me a month to live with you and throw me out. And then all of a sudden I don't have a fucking place to go. Without a fucking wedding band on my ring, how can I move in with a person? How can I pack my bags and leave when there is no real commitment there? That's just a fucking fake ass relationship. Pretending. I could live over here by myself in my nice apartment where I'm ready and committed. Until you're ready to commit to me and be serious, this relationship is never gonna work. I don't see it working because you're still holding on to that piece of shit. You think I'm playing? I will never dog you out like Haley dogged you out. You helped Haley out. Even if she helped you out, you helped her out more than anything. That's why she has Road. Everything you said she did. But now she's over. But now that you're clean, now that you're talking to me, now that you're better, you have some good sex. You are, because of me. You're probably fucking her thinking of me. Well, you were in the past. You did before. And so now you're going to tell me you have romantic feelings for a piece of shit that doesn't give a shit about you? Because if she gave a shit about you, she would make a channel for you. She would have you on her She wasn't even talking about Diddy until they saw Diddy on fucking TV. She's still not talking about Diddy. How much does she really care about your fucking feelings? She doesn't fucking care about you. So you better watch out trying to befriend that bitch. And I keep telling you, and if that bitch touches you, we already know what's up. That bitch is going to fucking jail for fucking life. Don't fucking think you're gonna fucking fuck my man or be with my man and force my man to have my babies and your babies and expect my man to fucking pay child support. That baby is going straight to daycare. Somebody's gonna adopt that fucking baby because we're not taking that baby unless Justin says he wants the baby. Then we'll take the baby if the fucking baby is his. And I need to be in the fucking hospital with him, in the clinic with him, getting that DNA test. No joke. You think I'm fucking playing games? This is serious, life-threatening situations. Look at Chris Brown and Rihanna. Literally beat her up. She could have almost died. That big, strong-ass man. You see how strong Chris Brown is? You see how Chris Brown flies all over the place? He could have fucked that little girl up. He couldn't even control his emotions because there are not enough programs in the rich community or in the poor community for the black community, for black people. When they look at rich people, all they want is fucking money. They don't want to solve your problems. They want more money, more money, more money, more money. When are you guys going to get to therapy? When are you guys going to talk about those problems? Chris Brown really came on camera to talk about his problems. So why should I ignore him? Why should I deny him and then talk to you who doesn't want to open up to me, but you want to ask for more fucking money, but you're not even giving out more information? But this woman is literally on national television dragging you and acting like she doesn't give a shit about you, like she wants you to die. She cared in the beginning for you. In the beginning, Haley cared about you. But then the minute she found out the truth or whatever was going on, she completely gave up. I would have at least thought at least I'm getting paid about something. I would have spoke about those problems. But she's so busy trying to win over the world, she won't even tell us what's really going on in the relationship. She's fucking lying to our faces, talking about Justin is the opposite. He's not mean to me, but he's mean to you outside. So if he's mean to you outside, he's certainly mean to you on the inside. And he's not mean to you for no reason. He's mean to you because there's something you're not doing right. You're spending his money and wasting his fucking time. And I'm wondering why he's mad at me. He's mad at me because he thinks that this relationship is taking a long time or whatever is going on. I understand why Justin Bieber is frustrated. Justin Bieber is frustrated because of the shit that he went through, and people think they can just come in his life and fuck it over. And so he thinks I'm that same person. And that's why he keeps on playing games with my head, because he thinks I'm playing games with his head. I'm not playing games. I will move on to the next case. I will move on to the next fucking case. Because I'm here to solve problems, because I know there are real problems in the world. What do you think we're here for? Just to hang out and do nothing? We got a mission to complete. People are having heart attacks and issues and fighting, and people are dying and families are being broken. We got to talk about these problems, and it starts with the celebrities, because you guys are the ones that are powerful. Once Chris Brown and Rihanna hit that mark, I don't know what happened with the past. They didn't talk about the past relationships that other people had, but these are the youth that we're talking about, the new generations. We need to stop wasting time on the internet talking about nothing, talking about the same old topics, same old products, same old hair, same old this. We need to talk about real life mental issues. People need to start building the issues here. Since you guys think that people are just taking your money, why don't you get on the internet and really start talking about what's happening to you, right? They need to have police forces and people protecting you guys so you guys can be able to talk about your problems, because you guys want to take us sign artists and then start bringing your problems and your pervertedness to the artists, right? That's what P. Diddy did. All his issues, molesting kids and this, that's what they do. They make you sign stuff so you can be quiet and you can't say nothing once you sign that signature. Same shit they did with Justin Bieber. And then they start abusing and molesting you and raping you. And now you can't say nothing, or else they'll take your money away from you, or else they'll take your visa away from you. They use all the information that they have against you to blackmail you. And Justin Bieber knows that. You think I'm going to blackmail you? But do you think just because you're a celebrity, I'm just going to dive in and go, unless you give me a reason to really risk my life and really feel like I have no choice? There's nothing. You got no car, no Lamborghini you can throw in my fucking face and tell me that come over here, because those are all materialistic things. I can't even drive. I can't even fucking drive. I won't even be able to drive that car. I'm still living my life. I'm still growing up. Right? So this is the time for you to get serious, to let me know if you really want to get married, if you really want to be devoted, if you're really serious. No more fucking pictures with Haley, taking fucking pictures of you guys fucking hugging. It's okay with old pictures. No fucking that bitch behind my fucking back. Are you serious or you not? Do you want help or do you not? Because if you don't, then you can just scoot over and go back with her. If you're happy with her, then stay happy with her. But get the fuck away from fucking me.